Let's move on to the juvenile turf and a horse that I personally love and been watching all summer by the name of Mutasaabeq. Talk to me about how much you thought of him going into his first initial maiden race.
Well, we loved him going into his debut. He'd trained really well. I thought in particular, one of his gate works was as good as we've seen from a 2-year-old in quite a while that we've had there. So we were optimistic going into the first race. Then he kind of got run off his feet a little bit in the hopeful, and so we felt like, if he's going to take a step to the next level, we need to see how he handled the turf, being out of a Scat Daddy mare. It kind of made sense from a pedigree standpoint, and when we worked him on the grass, it seemed pretty obvious that he took right to it. So we were happy with the way he came into the Bourbon, and really happy with the way he performed that day.
That being said, were you expecting that kind of a performance from him? Because even myself watching when he was so far back, I was just a little miffed.
Yeah, I was really concerned because he even though he had that terrific gate work at Saratoga, he's not a first step quick horse, and sometimes takes him a few strides to get going. He didn't get away well in the Bourbon. Then he got sandwiched, and then once he got going, he got steadied again. So you look up and he's last going into the first turn, and I was really concerned at that point. I didn't know if he was going to be able to make up that much ground, but Luis Saez was able to save a little bit of ground the first part of the turn, and then he just opted to swing him out and let him get his momentum. And I was impressed by the turn of foot he showed.
Can you see him being a little bit more forwardly placed then?
Well, I would hope so. I just, if he can break cleanly and get into a stalking position, I think he certainly has the ability to do that, to put himself in a stalking spot and then hopefully still deliver that same turn of foot.